Hey y'all, let's make a traditional Liberian food together. If you don't already know, I'm a Liberian studying in the US. The hardest thing about being away from home is the food. You are definitely going to get homesick somehow, so that's a heads up. However, let's get into today's video. As you may or may not know, Liberia has 15 counties and every county has a designated food. Oh yeah, that sounds interesting. So let me break this down. So within every county, there's a traditional dish attached. If you know, you know what I mean. I don't know how this came about. I'm just here to enjoy it. But this is called GB and is specifically made in Nimba County. Yay, where I'm from. And it is the most talked about counties in Liberia. If you don't agree, forget about it. This video was meant to educate, but I guess I'm talking until the video has gone. I don't even know what I'm saying. But y'all, let's get into the video. You can decide to make your soup any way you want, like any spices you want, but these were my preference, so I went with them. I know you've already seen, but I'm going to butcher it again. In my pot, I have some old lady's ears, and it's called Yerebende in my dialect. So the myth behind this name is how when you are young, your ears are all standing and looking nice, and you are old, they kind of fall together. Yeah, this is exactly what it's saying, like old lady's ears. And then I have some snails that my mom sent back home for me. I'm just going to allow everything to cook, and we're going to take out the eggplants and kind of like mix it together for us to make the soup. You want to take out some of the seeds because you don't want too many seeds in your food. But this is me mixing it because I don't have a blender. You can do it with a blender if you have it, but like, I'm a college student. You don't expect me to have every little thing like, I'm a college student. I'll pour one at that. Yeah, you're going to keep mixing everything together, and you're going to add in the venison. Let me be slow. The venison. This is called venison. It is made with sesame seeds, some boni, pepper, vita, and everything you think about. So you're just going to mix everything together to give you this kind of consistency, because this is what makes the soup. We're getting into it little by little. So you're going to put it back in the soup, give it a good stir, and allow it to boil. You can go in with some seasoning if you think the soup is not well enough, but I think I needed some cube. That's why I went in with cube. And this is called yellow seeds. It's like used to add flavor to the soup, but if you don't want it, it's fine. If you want it, it's cute, but it gives the soup another flavor, another level. This is how your soup should be looking like after everything. Let it sit for a while and go in with the slippery thing. This is what is used to make the soup really slippery, and we use this because you don't want your soup to be falling off your fufu. So you put in this and make the soup really slippery, and when you're eating, it's like sticking onto your fufu so it doesn't drop. But it is so cute. It makes the soup, it gives that kind of texture, it gives that kind of consistency, that kind of thick and just yummy look. You can see from my soup, you have snails and you're in there. That's the only thing I have. But see how this looks? So thick, so slippery, and just how I like and miss it from back home. I don't need to say much because this soup speaks for itself. Like, are you seeing this? No, take a second look. Are you seeing this? Take a third look. Are you seeing this? Take a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Take another look at this soup, y'all. I put my effort in making this work. So, yummy. This is not only for Liberians. You can use this like video to make something else for yourself. I put on like the slow motion effect and just see how it's dangling around the boil. I don't know why I'm excited for the food I've already had. Anyway, we're going to make fufu for that soup, and this is the plantain fufu. You can use the cassava, you can use anything, but I didn't see cassava, which I really like. But y'all, that was what I saw, and I'm just going with it. You're going to put some water, let it get a little bit hard, and put the fufu in and just keep stirring, because you don't want it to burn and you don't want it to get thick from underneath without it being smooth. So you're going to be stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring, and just allowing it to breathe, to change color. This is how you know it's ready, when it changes color. For the plantain, it's going to be yellow. For the cassava, it's going to be like, I don't know, But this is how it looks like. My God, just take a time to appreciate this food. And this is how we make it into like a dough or whatsoever you call it. But y'all, take time to appreciate this food. It is so cute. This is my plate. And I'm going to be trying. I'm going to give you my review. Just as I've been missing it from back home. Lord, I love my mom so much for making me to have this food again. Yeah, it's 100 out of 100. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.